Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I am Letitia and this is That's So Letitia. And for today's video, I feel like I'm late, but with this brand, one will never be late. If anything, you are showing up fashionably tardy. So I am speaking of the newest addition to the Mcgrath Lab families, which is Mothership VIII, Divine Rose Part 2. Now, before I even open it, I know some people are gonna be like, okay, we saw that palette already. Here's the gag. Let me just do this for y'all. The one you may have saw, which came out a few months ago, was black. But no, this is the limited edition palette that has relaunched in a completely different package. This one is a mirrored rose, I want to say rose gold kind of, yeah, rose gold. So, as Miss Pat does, she does everything with sheer elegance and luxury, and that is exactly what this palette feels like. It's pretty heavy. You have a wonderfully curated color story in here for you that features altogether 10 shades, including 2 mattes. And I'm just saying, nobody does it like Pat. This is why she is legendary. This is why we are on Mothership Part 8 and climbing. I really like this palette. I'll get into some of the reasons as we actually start using it. But first, we have to do our base. And I'm going to kind of power through this one so I won't be as talky, and you know, I might speed it up a little bit just for the sake of sake. I'll definitely put a link up somewhere up in one of these corners to give you my foundation routine, but let's just keep it moving, right? So I'm going to be using Huda Beauty's, this is their pre-makeup base. I feel like almost everything with Huda has a scent. I was so shocked when I bought some of the makeup, the eyeshadow palette, and it didn't have a scent. I was like, okay, now this isn't familiar. I think that was literally like one of the only products that did not have a scent from them. Let me take care of these ashy lips, honey. I feel like every video I'm just keep licking my lips. So for that, I'm going to be using Pineapple Haze by Truly. This is a CBD glossy lip balm, lip butter. I've been using this for a while with some pretty good results. Obviously, I haven't used it today, and with it being so cold outside, you definitely need something really heavy in terms of kind of like a cream or more or less like a lip butter to just kind of keep your lips moisturized, soft, supple, and not chapped like this cold ass weather outside. Okay, so now that I got that little cheesy promo out of the way, before foundation, always setting powder. Nothing's changed, it's all the same. Foundation I will be using is the newest to Morphe. This is their, can you guys see it? There we go, stay in focus. This is their new Filter Effect Foundation. I wear shade 27. I've already taken the liberty and put in one squirt on the back of my hand. just going to get to working. Face and eyebrows are done. Got me feeling like I got a whole lot of sleep, which I didn't. Truth be told, I'm actually super exhausted. But anywho, so now we're gonna move on to our eyes. First, I'm gonna prime my eyes using NYX Cosmetic or NYX Cosmetics eyeshadow primer. I'm going to prime my eyes. Make sure to combat any oil breakthrough on the eyelid. A lot of times, people use the primers and the concealers to make the eyeshadow pop. You don't have to do that with pads. You just don't. I don't care what your shade may be, what your tan might be. Palettes are the real deal, and you guys are about to see. Hopefully you've already experienced her palette, but if you have not, stay tuned. So for our transition shade, we are going to use a combination of both of the mattes. We have Naked Blush and Extreme Burgundy. I'm just going to use a shade brush and go in lightly with each, because again, it's highly pigmented. You don't have to go insane. It doesn't work for you. And I'm just going to place this where my crease should be. But I have fatty eyelids and hooded lids, so it's pretty hard to determine where that is supposed to be, unless I kind of dig in and go looking around for my socket. And next we are going to go actually back in on the back end of our eye, and we're going to go in using the Extreme Burgundy by itself. For this one, we're actually going to pack it back there. Then go lightly at the top, kind of blend it out a little bit. I'm going to do the same thing with the other eye. And the next color we are going to go in with is Rose Seduction, which is this shade here. Yeah, I love the blendability with her shades. And I know for a lot of us, you know, Pat McGrath is kind of on the higher, you know, higher scale, higher pricey scale, but you literally get what you paid for, and it's a amazing investment. You know how some palettes kind of come and go, and you know, jump on the newest fad, or you use it once or twice and then you put it to the side. Not Pat stuff. Not at all. Like, they are timeless. This is why, to me, I feel like, you know, when you use a Pat McGrath palette, like it's regal, you know. it's one of those you break out for those special occasions. I'm so obsessed with her palettes. I did a video last summer where I was freaking out because I could not locate any of her palettes. And this is why. This is why. New color. We are going to put this Astro Pink Moon. This one here. This one's like an iridescent, kind of goldish, rose gold, pinkish color. So we are going to put our brush in that. Gorgeous. And it's so easy, beginners can do it, right? First of all, you have the quality, the high-end quality of the shadows that is extremely pigmented, blends seamlessly, effortlessly. Her palettes have amazing color stories. All you have to do is build a little bit of confidence, have the right brush, put the brush to the palette, the brush to your eye, and I mean, look. Okay, I promise I'm done with that color, at least for now. And what we're going to do is, for our under eye, I'm going to attempt to use the Extreme Burgundy under the eye. For this one, I'm going to use a Morphe M321 brush, and let's just see how this goes. Starting with the outer corner. And for our blush, I'm going to be using Rare Beauty. This is their liquid blush drops, and it is in the shade Grateful, because this one is very pigmented and has the ability to stain or settle in wherever you put it. I'm first going to put a little bit onto the back of my hand, and then I'm going to grab my blush brush, go in, dab the excess off, and slowly begin to apply it. And moving on to our lips, I'm going to first line, per usual, with a MAC Cosmetic lip liner, and it is in the shade Chestnut. And then I'm going to follow up with now using, this is Mcgrath Opulust lip gloss, and this one is in the shade Lavendering. Just gonna put that on top. pigment, man. I love her whole color scheme is like out of this world. I promise it is. Come on now. Rose gold shimmer. And then look at the lips. The lips is glistening. Like, you wear this, can't nobody feel you nothing. At least with me, every time I put on Pat McGrath, I'm in my own world. I'm sorry, excuse me. I'm sorry, me, moi. That's just how her makeup makes me feel. I feel luxurious. It's like a day at the spa, right? Without the bubbles, but with all the shimmer, with all the glitter. All right, guys, so this is the final look. The lashes that I put on off camera are by Ardell. They are their 3D faux mink lashes. And as always, everything that I used will either have a link to that particular video or will be located in the description box below. Thank you guys so much for watching. And again, Pat is that deal. She's a little pricey, but don't cheat yourself, treat yourself. One of her palettes, I guarantee you, will give you so much motivation to use it in so many different ways that you won't even regret it. And this video is not even sponsored. I'm just staying for Pat, like seriously. So yeah, guys, if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. If you have not subscribed, you have time. My subscription box is not full and it's free. What are you waiting on? So until next time, enjoy the first Pat McGrath video that I've done, and then after that, enjoy a few more, and a few more, and a few more. See you guys soon.